This is The Goode Show.
Welcome to this week's episode. My name's Surinder. I am your host, and this is The Goode Show. Yes, you guessed it. We are on location at Sedano Chevrolet. And if you're thinking of purchasing a vehicle this month, it's important that you know that Sedano Auto has an employee pricing going on this month for Military Appreciation Month from our very own military veteran-owned business, Sedano Automobiles. And I'm not here alone. I'm here with these lovely ladies, Priscilla and Susan. How are you guys?
Excellent. Right.
No, listen, there's a couple of things we want to talk about and let everybody know today. The first thing is VECA San Diego.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys run it? You guys founded this, and do either of you have military in your family?
Absolutely.
Okay.
My father was a Navy Korean veteran, and
Okay.
my son was a Marine, and my son-in-law was a Marine.
Oh, wow.
So I have been surrounded by military all my life, and my closest girlfriend growing up was a commander in the Navy, and that's all
wow.
she did. That's all she did was talk about living in Vietnam and having her dad be in the military. So yeah, I've been surrounded by it all my life, and worked with it. At the Gross Mountain High School District, when I was at the Career Center, I worked side by side with veteran reps and did many job fairs with our veteran community. So yeah, love it.
Priscilla?
Daughter of a military veteran, served in the Marines, and we're daughters of veterans, and so quite proud of that heritage. And I had a naval officer grandfather on my mother's side, and they spent a lot of time over in Hawaii in Pearl Harbor. And so we have exciting reels from those old days. And so very excited to be a part of the veteran community. And I know you want to ask maybe the history of how we got together, but we got together through the Gross Mountain High School District. I was a board member for 16 years, and she worked there for 30, you worked here for 30-some years.
Yeah, 30 years for the school district.
And in fact, what was interesting, you said it at QCMI the other day, we were taking a tour of that manufacturing facility through the Gross Mountain High School District, and we just got together and got to talking, and then I thought of her when one of our biggest sponsors, Patriot General Engineering, they were launching their nonprofit for PTSD veterans. And so they had an online fundraiser, and so after that I said, I want to be able to expand and help them. So I called Susan and I said, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing these days? And that's...
And then I shared, I'm starting a veteran program I'd always said this when I worked at the Career Center. I said, someday when I retire, I'm going to do more for a veteran community. There's a lot of great organizations out there that support them in a variety of different ways, whether it be homeless or PTSD, getting them jobs. But I wanted to focus on the veteran-owned businesses.
Yeah.
Nobody was really giving them all that love. And they needed the love to move up further as far as the more successful a veteran-owned business is, the more they bring on more people to hire. And veterans is who they love hiring because they're amazing candidates in the workplace. They have great work ethics. They have great, attitudes about on the job. And so we wanted to really make sure, in my heart, that was my passion. I wanted to put that program together. And we started around the table with about 20 people, and we have hundreds in our group now. And we started out here in East County. However, now, and that's one of the reasons that we expanded and changed our name from VECA to VECA San Diego, is we have people coming from Escondido, Chula Vista, and they all say, hey, can we join this group? And it is like our family. It is our other second family, and I just love our group. They're the most amazing women.
Yeah, I will say that ever since I've been coming to the coffee connect things in the morning, it is real casual. I love that because jeans and t-shirt kind of gal.
Yeah.
I love just coming there. Everybody's friendly.
Yes.
And there's no agenda, and the only goal, I like how you guys do it when there's somebody new, you get to talk about yourself. 5 minutes is what the business does, this is how we support. But listen, you guys, to me and a couple of other people that I've spoken to, in East County, you guys are like the unsung heroes that are bringing this community together, because we know how much Lakeside, Santee has grown, not just with the veteran population, active duty, retired, everybody, yes. And even as I go around and I talk to spouses, they tell me that there really isn't like a lot for them here because everything's you know.
Well, and speaking of spouses, we're just honored to have you as our Veteran Spouse of the Year at our last
Thank you.
It was so
Veteran
Thank you.
Awards luncheon of recognition, and you were just so marvelous in your acceptance speech, and just so humble. And what'd you say? I love being a part of this family. And that meant a lot.
It's huge to me. It's the one thing I always say to people. I feel like I've tears in my eyes now, but I always say to them, it's the when I was on that base. And I opened up for the first day and everybody came and bought coffee from me. It was the first time in my life I'd been in an environment where there was no judgment. It was, hey, come on in, crazy coffee lady with your crazy accent and your cuss words. You know.
I come from construction, I know all about that language.
My husband's a roofing contractor, yes, I know very well about that.
So they are, it is family.
It is family, and you know what? I look at this in my personal, whenever I've done business over the past 40 years, I look at whenever I meet someone new, whether it be business or what, you're gonna be my friend. That's how I look at it. I have so many more new friends, and I get teased a lot because they like want to know my energy level and how can I keep on doing this. It's kind of, people are my drug. I love meeting new people.
Yeah.
And they excite me, and that's how I get really excited about every day. You know, when I wake up in the morning, who am I going to meet today? Who am I going to help and connect? And that's another thing that we love about our Veterans East County Alliance San Diego. Everybody networks. And when I see that, oh, you know what? So-and-so, I'm working with Reynolds Business Forms now, and they're helping me with my stuff. Or I'm working with T&T Locksmith, and they're now helping me with my, needs. I'm like, that's what this is all about. And East County, we really are a community that loves to support one another. We really are. Santee, Lakeside, Alpine, El Cajon, everybody comes together, and we're, like I said, we've even got Chula Vista, and we've got Escondido, and San Diego is coming in and going, okay, what's going on out here in East County? We love it. Yeah. We've worked with the San Diego Workforce Partnership over the many, many years, and they're having a new CEO who wants to get more involved in the work we're doing. So it's very exciting, very, very exciting.
It is very exciting. I mean, every time I hear about what you guys are doing, and you've set up your 501c3 now.
Yes.
So that makes
we were in partnership exclusively with the East County Chamber of Commerce, and we just found that the other chambers weren't as forthcoming as or getting on board with us as that we would have liked, because they were maybe, so everything's competitive.
Yeah.
Even though we're family,
Right.
there's that streak of competitiveness. But I think this will enable us to expand our outreach much more. That we're not just tied to one entity and we're on our own. And I was going to say that I think one of the things that's so great about VECA San Diego and the family is validates. We just validate each other in lifting each other up and connecting people. And so I'm just thrilled to be a part of it. I'm thrilled that Susan is our ambassador and oh my gosh, she's just our Energizer Bunny.
She is the Energizer Bunny. I never thought I would meet another Energizer Bunny.
Yeah,
she is.
We did, well, I like I said, that is how I get excited, is being around and meeting. And I'm so honored to be with you. I mean, you gave your service too by being a veteran spouse. And I think that is something that we have really embraced in our group, is not only do we support our veteran community, we support our spouses too, which is so important. My daughter is a spouse, and in fact, during the holidays when my son had just had a baby, my daughter was alone because her husband was in Afghanistan at the time, and I had to make a decision of who was I going to be with during the holidays, and I knew that I could always see my grandson a month later, he'd still be there, but my daughter was alone during the holidays as a spouse, a veteran spouse, and it was an amazing Christmas. We were at Camp Lejeune, and I knew I needed to be there for her, and that's something that I think a lot of our community is unaware of.
Yes.
Those spouses need that support just as much as our other family members do too, and so we did that.
That's a really good point, because I got a name drop now, but at the weekend I was on the Nick Lannon late night talk show on Vetstream TV, and we had a discussion about spouses, and I said to him, the thing is, when service members go away, they know that, Surinder is dealing with the kids, and Surinder's going to work, and these are the things that Surinder's doing. But sometimes I think people get confused because it's like, well, part of motherhood is to do this.
Yes.
Part of being a woman is to do this.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is. But then we're doing it without our partner with us.
Yeah.
And we've got that additional worry of, well, I wouldn't say it was worry in my case because I always thought to myself, my guy's coming home. I mean, there just wasn't,
But that's a valid point.
Yeah.
That it is that worry.
Yeah, it is.
You can't have it not be in the back of your mind the whole time.
And,
Yes.
and your family does have to support that veteran spouse as well too, whether it be male or female. And I will never forget a funny, cute little story is that we were sending care packages, right, to him over there, and he talked about wanting, he liked a lot of chew. My daughter Christy sent him bags of chewing gum, and all the guys cracked up because he did not mean chewing gum. And so again, we were trying to support. We found out actually our family was the one who was really, really supporting a lot because we sent a bunch of care packages.
Yeah.
But he got the biggest crack up. And again, it's those little things that we all sit and remember about our military and how valuable and how much we appreciate all the hard work that they're doing. And we do think of them. They may not be here, but we're thinking about them there.
And in 2024, we had our Valerie event. We had our first one in 2023 at the Hamel Casino, and the second one and the last one of 2025. But our 2024 was specifically to honor our military and veteran spouses. And we did centerpieces, veteran women.
Yes.
And we did centerpieces.
I remember that one.
Well, yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
We did centerpieces of them in their military garb and their civilian garb, motherhood or in the service and in the business and how they came back and what they did and how they gave back. And so I thought that was a great event.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
I had so many people that have come to me since then and said, I love seeing my picture. And it was kind of funny because I had been to a lot of different things and we love flowers. Flowers are gorgeous and we always have a little flower arrangement under it. But I thought, let's do something different that will really engage the people sitting at the table, right? Okay, the flowers are gorgeous, and that's kind of what you say. But the pictures of them, and our team worked really, really hard on having that be special. And then this last year, when we did the Valor, it was focused on our resources, our veteran resources, and transition companies, and we worked really hard to put those together.
Yes.
And again, we had so many great comments of people going, wow, look at the really appreciating the work that we do.
Because that's what Valor is. It's acknowledging those military and veteran people in our community that are giving back. And so it was really fun to have all of our resource organizations highlighted at that event.
Now, when you ladies done all the centerpieces of that event, I took all of that centerpiece home.
Good.
I was like, yes, it's
We
got my
wanted you
name.
to.
Yes,
Yeah.
I took it all home. My husband said to me, he said, you putting that in your bag? I went, it's not like I'm stealing it, dude. It's my picture. You know what I'm saying?
And we told everybody
yeah.
that sometimes that didn't get translated real
Yeah.
well in the crowd and the noise that a lot of people took it.
Well, and Valor was just a great, exciting event that I thought about years and years ago because I thought, you know what, we have all these different other events and we're always recognizing people. Let's have something that focuses on our veteran employees, our veteran spouses, our veteran-friendly businesses. I did not see that out there anywhere that anybody was doing it. And so we partnered with Home Casino, an amazing partner, fantastic staff, and great food.
Yes.
Food is amazing too. And we love all our casinos, by the way. We work with Sequan Casino, we work with VA House and Verona, but especially having that event, it was very unique.
It's beautiful.
It's rooftop.
Yes, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, talking about events, let me put some stuff on the tabletop here.
Yeah.
First of all, we do want to get out here monthly luncheon, so I want you ladies to explain your poster here, your flyer here.
Okay.
And this is with our, I'm going to say, this is our monthly luncheon, and this will be, when is this one?
On June 10th.
June 10th.
Mm-hmm.
And we're so thrilled to have, who is our treasurer of our new board of 501c3 and our production
Margot Hobbs.
lady, Margot Hobbs.
Yes.
And she's amazing. So she's going to do a talk on Canva.
I'm going to be there. I need it. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Absolutely. We do everything in Canva,
Yeah.
and she's just an artist.
She is.
Very
She's
talented with
Very,
that.
very
So
talented.
we
And
have
we're
that
having it
going
at
on.
Dino's Pub in La Mesa, and Dino's has become a fantastic supporter of us. He's also got a location in Santee as well. This one's a little bit bigger for all of us, and he has a lot of music, live music there
He
too.
hosted our first Doves event.
Yes.
Oh,
in the one year
okay.
in Santee.
Explain what Dove
As our
is.
daughters of
Yeah.
veterans.
Yeah.
Granddaughters.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put up this. These are my favorites. Like I said, I always get there early. I sit in the parking lot and BS with Joey or whoever.
Yeah.
Katie comes by.
And
When you-
Always Ready is going to be doing our food. I just want to say
Oh,
that.
definitely.
yes.
He's one of our steering committee members on VECA Santee
Yeah.
as well.
And your Coffee Connects. Coffee Connects, they're free.
Yes,
So-
both of these are free.
Yeah.
Yes, this is our monthly meeting, and then this is our Coffee Connect that we have every third Thursday at the Santee
Yeah.
VFW. By the way, let me back up. With the luncheons, we try to go to different locations.
Mhm.
Our last location was at QCMI,
Yeah.
a veteran-owned manufacturing business. And then we're going to be at Dino's Pub. And then we're going to be in Santee. In August, we're going to be at the Sportsplex.
Oh,
They're
nice.
going to be hosting us. So
Okay.
we try to go to different locations so that our group gets to
Mhm.
know what's out there in the community and the supporters, veteran-friendly and veteran-owned.
Absolutely.
Those are all of our supporters that we want them to know about. But we do have our Coffee Connect always at the Santee
Yeah.
VFW every third Thursday because it's just a little bit different.
Yeah.
We've kind of got a little home there.
I
And
love it. It's
Yeah.
cozy.
very
It's
supportive.
very
Very
cozy.
supportive. We have coffee provided and we have donuts that are free. We do ask people to get there between 9 to 11. That's when we have
And
them.
for one month, for some crazy reason, I thought it started at 7.
Oh my gosh, you were there at 7?
I'll make that 7 time.
And I was sitting there at 7 o'clock and I'm thinking, okay, there's nothing happening.
No, that's a great early riser. However, we try to, poor Donna who opens up for us and does it special, she's there by 8:30. So just to let you know next time.
Now.
This next one, we're gonna have poppy centerpieces on
Oh,
the table
nice.
because of
Yeah.
this honoring our military.
Yes.
Now, the other event I want to bring to everybody's attention, because this is
Yes.
what we're working on right now, my lovely
Yes.
ladies. I want to take these. I feel like Vanna White. Okay. This is really important, and I want to say before we start talking about it,
Yes.
it is an honor and a pleasure for the Goode Show, for myself, for Kim, that you guys are collaborating with
Yes,
us. And
we're
it's very
so
exciting
excited.
to work together. It's so easy.
Yes.
Who said that women can't work together?
Well, it's the right women.
That's right.
And it's the women who support one another and feel like they're going to empower the other
Yeah,
women. And I
yeah.
think that's what I'd love to see more and more women do in our country today is support it. You may
Yeah.
have a difference of opinion on something, but so what?
Yeah.
If the woman looks great, tell her she looks
Yeah.
great. If she, and if she's happy and had a smile,
Yeah.
tell her that.
Yeah.
I just love when other women support each other. I think that's so important.
I'm going to be bringing out a podcast soon. It's called The Bitch Gene, because we all have it, unfortunately. And then I find that there's a lot of people in our arena that kind of like become gatekeepers, and maybe they don't even realize
Right.
they're becoming gatekeepers, but it kind of like gives them a little bit of sense of, hey, I got the information.
The control.
You got to share.
Yes. And this is why it's beautiful working, the three of us working together, because it's all everybody put in.
Well,
And,
what I found,
you know.
Sonita, is also we cherish the gifts that each one of us bring to the table. And Susan is just so gifted to be that Energizer Bunny and that ambassador. And I'm gifted to, I'm behind the computer. I like doing the treasury part of it, the funding part of it, the reporting part of it, call me Annette, but that's where my strength is.
It's your
Because that's
passion,
my-
and you're
That's my
great.
background too.
yeah.
And you're
So-
amazing at it too.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's really important is to support each other in their skills.
Yeah, because you can't do it all,
Yep,
you know.
we have a great team.
Yeah. So our event, so we've put this great event together.
Yes.
I'm so thrilled that we're connecting with Sedano.
Yes, absolutely.
We're new, we're kind of new. and,
Yeah.
Well, and the thing is, they're a great resource for a car dealership here in East County. I mean, this is such a plus for all of us too.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get my next car here.
I'm telling you, I've actually spoken to a couple of spouses, because now that I wasn't aware of this until about a month ago. I mean, out Lakeside Way, we've got our spouses living out there as well. And I was talking to a couple of the spouses. They're like, I don't want to have to drive all the way. I don't want to have to drive. They're both sides.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to drive all the way to base to get my oil changed, to
Yes.
get my tire fixed. that kind of thing, especially now when you think, okay, I don't know, $6.30 a gallon, whatever
Exactly.
it is, now you're driving to base.
Right.
So, yes, I and the fact that it's a veteran marine,
Yes.
veteran owned,
Veteran-owned,
operated. So, yeah, I'm so incredibly grateful that he is partnering with the three of us
Oh, yeah, that's great.
and letting us do it at his location.
And I was here when they had their opening ceremony
Yes.
too, and it was amazing, and it was so nice to meet Manny in person, because I'd heard so much about him. But his staff was amazing,
Yeah.
they were all great customer service, and I'm all big on customer service. I think that is kind of becoming a lost art at some companies, but it's definitely not here. When I walked in, I was greeted and given, how are you doing, how can I help you? So important. And
Well,
It
today,
is.
look at the setup.
yeah.
I know.
They're so accommodating.
I know.
So awesome. They're
We
great.
only came in today for a quick 10-minute meeting, and hey, we were like, hey, can you switch the music off? Can we get that back room? We need table, we need chairs. We've taken it over, and they've been so accommodating.
So accommodating.
So this event that we're going to put on here,
Yeah.
Priscilla, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, this is exciting because obviously we care about our military and veteran spouses, and to continue in that theme. And we should always be continuing that theme because they are a group of women or men who are spouses that really are the unsung heroes.
Yes.
And we talk about that.
Yes.
And
they are.
they're raising the families, they're going to work, they're doing all those things. But they're our military and they're veterans.
Mhm.
And that's what we're honoring, and we're especially honoring this month. So we're thrilled to put on this program. We have all the information on our VECA San Diego website, how they can register and how they can be a sponsor and how they can just simply donate if
Yeah.
they'd like to. And so we'll have food here, we'll have sponsored food, we'll have drinks by, is it White
A White Claw, yes.
White Claw.
White Claw Zero.
Photo booth, if you
Yes.
can take fun
Yeah.
photo booths. We're gonna have some surprises
Yes.
too that we're really excited about.
So, yeah. So I
We're
think
gonna put
good.
I'm gonna put the information out after this podcast. We've got it on our Instagrams as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So everybody go to Eventbrite. You've got to register. It's important that you register.
Yes, because if you, for the people who register, this is another fun thing that we're throwing out there too, because we've had a lot of people that go, oh, well, I want to give you a special little surprise basket or maybe some Padre tickets and
Yeah.
golf. And so we really want them to register by the 22nd.
Mhm.
That way we have a great idea of food count, how many are going to show up, but also so that they register for the free drawings we're going to have.
Yes.
Yeah.
As an incentive to register early.
Yes, you
I
have to
know.
register.
I've registered. So am I in the
I
drawing
do.
then?
Sure,
You're on the list.
I'm going to have to make sure that I'm registered too. I'm going to be here, but.
May 28th.
Yes.
May 28th.
5:30 to
7:30. Yes.
And we'll have some dignitaries here from
Yes.
Santee City Council and others around East County, and a lot of our businesses will be represented. And we'll have sponsors with tables
Yes.
showing their
Information.
information.
It's a great community building,
Yes.
connecting, event, and there's no agenda, and I love that. You just come.
Other than to honor our military and
Yeah.
veteran spouses.
Yeah, other than
And
coming
even though
together.
we say East County honors, and we're saluting them, everybody can come. If you're in
Oh,
San
God,
Diego
yeah.
or you're in Chula
Yeah.
Vista, you still can
Yeah.
come on out and join and see what we're doing out here in East County.
Absolutely.
Because we're moving and shaking with our veterans, and
trendsetters.
yeah, we're moving and shaking with our veteran and our military. So come out and join the fun.
I think that is great. Listen, ladies, we're going to complete our meeting because we've got a couple of logistics that we have to deal with. But we want you guys to know,
Yeah.
Susan, Priscilla, myself, we've got it out on our Facebook pages, our Instagrams. Please register for the event May 28th. Big shout out to all of our partners that have come forward already, like GovX. Thank you, GovX.
City of Santee
Yeah.
is coming forward, and we think El Cajon else is going to
Yeah.
be here at the table too. So
University of Maryland Global Campus, always a good supporter as well.
Well, we've got a long list, and we're still
Yeah.
working on them. So VECA, VECA,
yeah,
SD.org.
yes,
And we have this as a special event on our website.
yes.
And it's free. So please go to the Goode Show, please follow, please share this information with a spouse that's maybe next door, she hasn't heard about it. Bring your guy as well.
Yeah.
You gotta bring it, even though we're, acknowledging, military spouses, we want you to bring your guy too.
Definitely,
So-
that's your support.
Yes, okay.
Support.
Final words of wisdom from you lovely ladies. I mean, you ladies have been obviously born into the community, your
Yeah.
father,
Native San Diego.
yes.
Absolutely.
What words of wisdom would you guys give maybe a young spouse today that has gone through one deployment?
Well, I would say that you're not alone.
Yes.
And to reach out to us, because we're here to support you.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you may be a little nervous when you're coming into a meeting or anything. I will share with you, that's the one thing that I love about what we do with VECA San Diego is I walk up to everybody and say, if you're new, and I recognize everyone. I'm like, are you new? Oh, come on, join us. And come say hello, and I'm going to introduce you to someone else. I want you, when you walk in that room, and to be feeling comfortable that you've got a new family that's supporting you. And so that would be my words of wisdom is come and join and find out what's out there. You can be shy, but you know what? That's all right, because there's going to be people who are going to be welcoming to you. And we want you to feel like you're part of our family.
Well, we love to utilize their gifts and talents.
Absolutely.
Because I'm sure we have many that, and so it's such a team effort here, and it's such a collaboration with our community that I think that we wanted more spouses to be involved because we want to hear from them.
Yes.
Just like what you do on your show and talking to them. What are your needs and how can we better serve you?
Absolutely. And our balloon lady, who I just met a few weeks ago, who's going to do balloons for our event, she's a veteran spouse.
I know, but she will forever be known as the balloon lady.
She wants to.
Thank you, Surinda.
Yeah,
We just so appreciate your energy and your vision for this.
Well, thank you.
Yes, and thank you for reaching out to us back a while ago when you came to one of our events. Ironically, I remember that day when your friend won at the tickets.
Yes.
And she came up to me and she goes, "Oh, I'm so excited. This was for our 2024. She goes, "I'm so excited. I'm coming to your Valor event." And that's when she brought you, and you and I hit it off the first time.
First day, yeah.
Well, she would come to me and say, "Have you met Surinda yet?" No, I'm looking forward to it. She goes, "Yeah, I just met this wonderful woman." So.
And here we are, friends, and we're doing a fun event.
My name's Surinda. This is the Goode Show. This is Susan. This is Priscilla. We're down at Sedano Chevrolet in Santee. We will see you Thursday, May 28th.
5:30 to 7:30.
5:30 to 7:30, and we are signing off.
Take care.
Thanks for tuning in to The Goode Show. If you loved what you heard, follow me on Instagram @The Goode Show.